We have our document. We have 4 artboards. We've put a pseudo logo on it, a little symbol and some text, and we've placed that on each one of the artboards in exactly the same place. Now, if we wanted to save this file so that we could use it for, say, letterhead, maybe an inventory sheet, an invoice, or a form of some sort, we can go to File and Save As. Now, it's going to ask us for a name. We could put Corporate ID Logo. And we have the choice of saving it as an Illustrator file, a PDF, that's a portable document file. The nice thing about a PDF is that it's viewable to most people. An EPS, we could save it as a template, and this is for a scalable vector graphic for the web. We are going to go ahead and save it as an Illustrator file right now. It brings up a menu, and we have the choices of, do we want to save it for CC, which is what we're using, what we have, or if we know someone has a quite older version of Illustrator, they may ask us to save it as an older version. For us, the CC will be just fine. Fonts, that goes back to that PDF, the portable document file, and options that you have here. We're going to go ahead and just hit OK. And we have the file saved as a Corporate ID Logo. Now, one thing that I think is important to note right now is that if you wanted this actually to be, if you had something on here and you wanted it to be like a JPEG that you could place in a presentation or maybe in a word processing document, to do that, to save as a JPEG, you actually have to go to export. That is an export function, not a save as function. And once here, then you can decide how you want to save it. Again, if you were putting it, maybe just pasting it in an email or in a presentation, you might want to save it as a JPEG. And you can export that. It'll ask you a few questions, what kind of quality, the color mode, clicking OK, and then you have a JPEG of what you have in Illustrator. These are just a couple of ways to save. There's more to learn about that, but this hopefully will get you started.